So I'm just doing this off the back of the like religious visions video that I just made. Because I know I'm gonna have a ton of the people that I think I hate the most in the world. My most hated group of of targeted people. If I could find one identifying factor that just made me go, wow, I fucking hate these people, are nihilists. And because of what I presented in my previous video, I'm aware that it will be very, very easy. Sorry, I'm tweeting the fuck out. I don't mean to. My bad. Because of what I presented in the previous video, if anyone was to, you know, believe in what I was thinking, it was real. I stand by that. If you don't want to believe it, I don't give a fuck. Kill yourself. Um, I need to stop saying that in my videos, dude. I'm gonna they're gonna get demonetized. I mean, I don't even have monetization. Why the fuck do I care? Um, but there's gonna be it's I can see how it's gonna be very, very easy for like a nihilist to go like, oh, like let nothing has meaning, if like God is just effectively like a higher dimension being, like that kind of shit, like let nothing has meaning. First of all, you don't even understand your own fucking ideology because you're an idiot, and I hate nihilists. It's supposed to be an enlightening ideology, and yet so many of them decide to sit there and become fucking obese and just be like, oh, the sun's gonna explode in a trillion years. Mate, blow yourself up. Tie yourself to TNT. If life is truly meaningless, blow up, eviscerate yourself. I don't care. Clearly you shouldn't either, because life is supposedly meaningless. Um, Despite that being an incredibly fucking dumb point. Life is life is not meaningless. Life, has the meaning that you give to it, that kind of shit. Burn a fire in your own soul, find something that you care about enough to go like, this is what is worth living for. I'll be honest, if you wake up every day and you're like, what do I actually have that's worth living for? That's, mate, fucking hell, you need to do something with your life so, so badly. Now, for most people, it's going to be the comfort, like, it's relatively comfortable. Like, say you're in a relatively comfortable position, you're like, okay, maybe I'm not doing too much, I've got, like, enough money to live. Um, Mate, is that really that bad? Is that really that bad? Um, Other people, they kind of, maybe they'll go with that, like, guts mentality, like, to live is to struggle, and to endure. Cool, go do it. Whatever the fuck you want, like, whatever works. I'll be real, I don't care what conclusion you come to, as long as you don't come to life is meaningless, because that is fucking stupid. That is hilariously dumb. Um, I think giving like a proper refute, dude, is it even worth my time? Because like if you think life is meaningless, like, mate, you're cooked, bro. You've given up on the game before it even started. That's crazy. Like if I didn't want to play a game, I just wouldn't play it. That's insane. You've got to learn to love the game in a way. The game is going to be horrible. The game is going to treat you like shit. You've got to learn to love the game. I think it's a very true saying for things like fucking CS:GO. Because dear God, does that shit suck sometimes. You've got to learn to love the game. If you ever come to the conclusion life is meaningless, tell yourself you're an idiot. Tell yourself you're fucking stupid and you need to find something to care about enough that you go, this is what. Dude, I don't even give a shit if it's jacking off. These fucking gooners you see everywhere. If you live to jack, dude, do it. I don't give a fuck, bro. Find something that makes you go, life has meaning. Um, Maybe don't go down the Epstein route. Clearly, he had again, a wrong conclusion. I think we can all agree on that as well. Um, But dude, there is nothing I hate more than nihilists. I fucking hate nihilists. Like you don't understand how much I despise these people. You know, there are only like maybe three different things that make it into like my top most things that I viscerally hate. From every fiber of my being, I just go, wow, I despise them. Number one, the French. Number two, nihilists. Actually, I might change those two positions around. I think I maybe hate nihilists more. At least the French live for being French and annoying, so that's something for them. And then the last one, maybe vegans or cyclists. Like it'll be one of the two. But yeah, I just don't understand how you can sit there and go like, oh mate, I woke up for nothing today. Like even on my shittest days, even on my shittest, most horrible days, where I'm like, I'm about to rope myself, dude. Like I'm about to clock in. This is all fucking awful. Like I don't. I didn't. Because I came to the conclusion, I was like, I do actually have something going here. I'm alive. Like, let that shit. The crackheads. Okay, let's put it this way. If you're a fucking nihilist and you're sat there and you're like, life has no meaning and I hate my life and all this kind of stuff, should I kill myself tomorrow? The crackhead on the side of the road has beaten you at the game. The crackhead on the side of the road has a higher score than you at the game. Because you're trying to clock out now. He's going to stick it through. He's going to OD on fent or heroin. He's going to do what he loves doing until he dies. You lost to the guy ODing on crack and fent. Think about that. You don't want to lose to the guy ODing on crack and fent. He's like a fucking Iron 2 at this game. He sucks. You can't lose to that. It's ridiculous, you know? Oh my god, man. Yeah, you gotta learn to love the game, that kind of shit, you know, find enjoyment in suffering, because it's always gonna be there, you know, that kind of shit, type shit, you know, for real, no cap, on God. Yeah, yeah, I think that's probably about all I gotta say. Yeah, adios.